Well, there are all kinds of wild animals in Northeast Florida, but you probably won't see a seal, except one fisherman did in St. Johns County. Our Jessica Clark spoke to the fisherman who could not believe his eyes and took video to prove what he was actually looking at.
Joey St. Augustine, been in part of the outdoors my whole life. Everybody knows me as Dito.
Dito is actually David Nelson of St. Augustine.
Some people would say, David who?
It's an unusual name for a man who saw something unusual in St. Johns County.
On Friday, yep.
He was fishing near Guana.
I saw something enter the water. And when it entered the water, my first thought was an alligator.
But it was no gator.
My next thought was an otter. We have a lot of otters around here.
But nope.
And then it started dawning on me, man, this thing can't be a seal, you know? We're in North Florida, it's Florida.
But it was indeed a seal.
At first I was calling him a sea lion.
So Dito started shooting videos so other people would believe him.
How many days do you launch the boat and go fishing and see a sea lion? Not many, Bubba, not many.
And I'm like, wow, well this can't be real. So and that's when I contacted FWC. They questioned me for a few minutes, like, man, are you sure what you see is true? And I'm like, look.
He sent them photos and video. Fish and wildlife officers and biologists came to look at the animal, but did not capture it Friday.
50 to 70 pounds, you know, I would say, yeah, he was probably at least, that big around, at his belly. And I would say probably, 3.5 to 4 feet. He was probably about that, if you count his flippers and everything, so.
Sunday, Dito, SeaWorld, and the FWC went back to try to rescue the seal, but no luck. According to the FWC, harbor seals like this one are usually only in the mid to North Atlantic states, not Florida. Sometimes they'll go as far south as South Carolina. So this little guy may have come this far south when we had that colder weather earlier this year.
But I'm like, man, he took a wrong turn. He definitely took the wrong turn somewhere, so.
FWC says it will try to rescue him again, and SeaWorld would rehab him and return him to the northern states. Dito likes that idea.
I just told him I want to name him if they find him, so maybe Dito,
In St. Johns County, Jessica Clark, First Coast News, on your side.